Hello everyone and welcome to Mama Dragon's TCG and Miniatures. Paul, this time it's completely different. We're behind, well, we're both in front of the camera. I guess I can't say behind the camera. But yes, we're trying something new here, a little different. We're also going to do this for the post-game show as well. But welcome everyone to, I think this is episode 5. Yes, episode 5. We did have a different episode 5, but you know, FAQs, not reading those means you really don't get a lot of good gameplay out of it. Yeah. Yes, but today, of course, we are running Japan versus the UK or the British. I'm running the Nikki 43, with allows me to gives me no stalling and deep pockets. No stalling allows me to move within 1 inch and half speed and turn 45 degrees at any point in my movement of that, as well as no deep pockets means, of course, when I receive a boon shit, I can just ignore it. I'm also running Wall of Lead to basically take a boon shit to reroll any failed dice, which of course will then activate deep pockets as well for me. And then I have Overcast. Any plane that tries to go for a vantage or climb for advantage must pass a test to climb for that advantage. And then finally, I had supply storages. Paul, you're going to take a boon shit right before the game even starts. Yes. My Nikki 43s all have 1 shot, 3 evade, and are 7 speed. So, Paul, what are we throwing down on the UK side?
Well, I'm throwing down Spitfire 2s, and mine are very similar as far as shots, power, skill, and speed, or evades. I have 1 shot, 3 evades, 7. My speed is 7. And my traits are tight turns, which means I get to turn my 45 degrees at any point in my move. I can do it before or I can do it after, either one or in the middle, which will be nice for maneuvering these clouds you'll see on the board. And my doctrine I have is Seasoned Pilots, which is my bonus is a great climb. And reaction to a friendly plane failing a maneuver test, it says the plane re-rolls the dice for the maneuver test. So I
believe that will be really nice with Overcast there.
Yes, it'll be nice
because
if I mess it up.
I believe is a maneuver test to stop you from climbing.
So lots of dice rolls today. So basically the idea of this game is going to be get the dice rolls right. My theater cards, I have supply shortages, which is exactly the same thing as my dear partner has over here, and he is
starting to start the game.
That will speed the game along or just make this excruciatingly longer. We'll find out. And then the other one is Superior Armament. And on a friendly plane during a shooting attack, I get to add 1 firepower dice. Instead of shooting 1, I shoot 2. Still, we'll see how that turns out. Dice have to be friendly to me first.
It is a dice game, after all. It is a dice game.
That is facts.
All right. Well, we've discussed our teams. Let's take a look at the board now. And here is the board. Here are, of course, the KI. I call them KIs, but they're KI 43s. I think I accidentally put an in there. But here they are. Of course, just discussing here. I have 2 rookies here with 1 ace. The rookie here is, of course, at advantage. The other 2 are at neutral. And over on this side, I have 2 veterans and 1 regular. This veteran just happens to be disadvantaged, and the rest are neutral. Then over on Paul's side,
on my side, one of my aces decided he wanted to fly near the water, so he's disadvantaged. But I have a rookie, a regular, and an ace. My rookie is at advantage. My ace is at disadvantage. My regular is at neutral. And then my other group of 3, I have 2 regulars and an ace. One of my regulars is at disadvantage while the other is advantaged, and the ace is at neutral.
All right, and as you can see, we have 4 whole clouds here on the board. But anyways, this should be quite interesting. So let's jump into round 1. Okay, welcome to round 1. If you haven't seen our videos before, we're just going to show you a before and then the after. After all the movement, nothing really happens in round 1. We normally just fly up a board, and we may or may not, depending on getting the plane, if you even get to shoot. But anyways, here is the before. All right, so here we are after all the movement. Here are slowly these KI 43s moving up the field here, followed by those KI 43s up there. Of course, there is the Spitfire 2s over there and the small cluster Spitfire 2s. Of course, Paul and I did begin the turn. We both took our boon shits for supply shortages. So yeah, we're already 1 boon shit each. with 6 planes. Only 6 more boon shits and someone will win. All right, well, that is the end of round 1. We're going to clean up the board and move into round 2. All right, folks, here we are, round 2. Once again, a look at the board. Anyways, we're going to change a few things up here. Before, we always had Paul show off his movements. I don't think you all want to watch every Paul movement, much as I'm pretty sure you love his great movement skills.
Some days are better than others.
Yes, and as you know, I don't move. I move and then show my planes where they move to. So we're going to continue to actually now do that for both me and Paul. And if at the end of movement, if we happen to get into shooting, well, then we'll jump right in to talk about that. Well, that rolled the dice. So anyways, let's check it out. We're going to start off with advantaged fighters. Paul and I do have a 5 at advantage, but Paul does beat me by natural speed. Quite significantly, so Paul's ace is over there. Advantage gets to move first. So Paul, why don't you move that ace? Well, folks, here we are after round 2. Well, I did say we thought something might happen. Nothing really happened. Well, Paul moved his ace, and then all of his Spitfires up there. I moved my KI 43s over here. Here's some more Spitfires there, and the rest of my KI 43s. Of course, I thought we might shoot each other, but you know, some outmaneuvers didn't go off to allow for at least one fighter. This fighter right here to attempt to shoot. He got outmaneuvered by the ace over there. So yeah, this is the end of round 2. So we're gonna clean up the board and move to round 3. Now, here we are, start of round 3. Again, another look at the board. I believe this time we are well within shooting distance of plenty of fighters. So let's begin with the advantage. And the first advantage fighter be going is Paul's, well, ace. Paul, why don't you check real quick? Do you have that ace able to fire at my rookie?
Within 7, right, or 6?
No, 6. Lose a little.
6?
Did you just?
Like, literally
tipped me.
Right, yeah.
All right, well, it is a, you can shoot first turn here right at me in a glancing shot. Well, Paul, let's roll up the dice and see what happens.
Because I'm going to have other opportunities, I think. I'll try it later. I may mess up on this next time.
So Paul,
we're just going to fire the 6.
Here we go for 6 dice.
I probably should do superior armament.
Superior armament activation there.
That's all right. That's cool.
That's where that ace gets.
So two don't get shot. He gets to go for a little bit.
And then, well, here's the before. Well, anyways, the ace has moved up the board. There he is with Spitfire. He just barely clips this rookie, but it is another glancing shot. So, Paul, bring over your dice.
This time I'm gonna play superior armament just to give it a test. So I get 1 extra dice, and then I have to do a gunnery test to see if I get to keep it or lose. We're gonna try this. We'll do this first.
All right, 7 this time.
I got a hit on it.
All right. So now then I'm going to dodge, but I am dodging at 2 plus then 7. All right, here we go. So it is 2 plus 7, so it's 9. And
oh my goodness.
I got plenty there, but I do take the boon shit. But anyways, that is that ace done. Moving along the board here, we do have my veteran who will now go. All right, I was going to move my veteran, but then I realized I can actually shoot Paul's ace here with my guy. So I'm going to get my 5 dice and see if I can hit a boon shit off of Paul here on that ace. All right, 5 dice. Nope. And then I will now move him. All right, folks. So my veteran moved up to the board, burned to advantage to turn 180, and he was able to tail the ace Spitfire, and now I'm going to shoot him again once more with 5 dice. All right, here we go. 5. I do have a critical hit in there as well, so I do score boon shit, and then Paul's going to lose 1 of his maneuverability, so he's going to go down to 6 dice. No, 7. You have
7.
8 naturally.
Yep, 5 plus 3. I got 1, 2, 3, 7.
All right, let's see if you.
And if I don't get anything, he goes bye-bye.
Well, there goes the Spitfire. The one ace is sunk to Davy Jones's locker.
He gone already.
Well, that is 3 boon shits now already on Paul. Who would have thought we'd automatically just start that quick for us here in Japan? But I guess that's the power of tailing behind your enemies.
That is fact. That is
All right.
fact.
Well, now we still have, of course, more advantaged fires to go. Paul has a couple of advantage 3s over there that can go before my advantage 3 over here, and of course the advantage 3 there, and of course the advantage 2.
See if we can exact some revenge.
Yes. All right, Paul. I believe this, once you measure it out, I believe this guy might have a shot on him. See if you...
I'm actually, before I even go at him, I'm going for this one right here.
You're going to go for that one.
I'm going to go for that one because I know I got a shot on him.
Yes.
I'm staring
and
him
I believe we are staring at each other in the face as well.
I'm staring in the face. So we're going to come. I'm coming at you first.
Head on shot. Here we go.
I do not have my...
Nope, Superior Armaments didn't come back to you.
So I only got 4, but we're going to try it. I got a hit.
That's a hit on me. All right, I'm going to shoot back because it is head on. I'm only going to be able to roll 3 here. Nothing from me. And now I need to evade. All right, 5 dice for evade. I do evade.
Oh, evade.
But I do take a boon shit.
3 each on the boon shits, and we're only in round 3. This could be...
So where is this man moving, Paul? So after the movement, Paul took some great revenge. The regular came up here, flew in the back of me, and there's no one behind my ass. He's over there. Yes, protect me. So anyways, let's go roll those dice.
Oh, goodbye.
Well, I have to dodge.
Oh, you gotta dodge. I gotta
So,
I gotta look excited. This is what happens when you get excited, folks.
No,
that's when I get big excited.
He's still alive, but he does have more shots coming at him, and that is a 4th boon shit now on me here. So that now moves over to these 2 3s. All right, folks.
Interesting tactic.
Here's some post-game movement over here. This regular came up, outmaneuvered my rookie. The regular just flew down there. My ace in the cloud flew up there. Turn 180 to burn advantage in the cloud. Goes back to neutral. He outmaneuvered the regular. Of course, we saw this regular come on down and outmaneuver tail and try to shoot down my rookie. But anyways, we're now going to fire this veteran at that rookie. I barely made it, but it is a glancing shot, so let's get some dice and fire away. 5 dice. I missed it all, but I'm going to trigger, of course, Wall of Lead. I'm going to take a boon shit to my face, but I'm going to ignore that with a Deep Pockets, and I'm going to re-roll all of this.
That's a nice tactic. I do like that one.
Well, I did get the hit, so that is a boon shit there, and then Paul's going to bring his dice over and find out whether or not
this time I have
this rookie
3
goes down.
Let's see what happens.
All right, you dodged it.
I dodged it.
But
I did take my 4th boon shit.
Take a boon shit there. All right, well, that is that veteran done. All that's left is rookies, and Paul's rookie right there gets to go. And look at that. He can shoot my poor disadvantaged rookie in the face at the start of the turn.
Well, we're going to give it a shot and see what happens. Extra. This one probably should have saved it for now, but that's all right. Let's find out what happens. Nothing.
Nothing. All right. Well, now let's see where that rookie's going to move. Well, apologies, folks. Some stuff kind of disappeared here. I don't exactly know what all disappeared. But anyways, here round 4, we've had movement. Ace moved up. Took some. I don't think you took any shots. No.
No.
Ace moved up. My 3 moved on up. Tried to outmaneuver his regular. The rookie came up. Tried to shoot down my rookie. That didn't happen. No, wait, your ace did. Your ace shot me in the back. I took another boon shit because of it, and I actually lost the advantage level as well because you got me on the crit.
That's right, that's right.
All right, and then this regular moved up as well. And so now, my veteran, so I apologize you didn't get to see those die rolls. My veteran is now going to shoot to the side of this regular. All right, 6 dice coming in. And I got it with a crit. All right, 9 dice coming in here for Paul. And naturally, a bit of 10. Well, you do dodge.
I dodge.
You don't go down
Still got my hit though. So
level.
One more hit and I'm a dead man because I have 5 and I've got 5 on the board.
This is pretty much it. So anyways, now we're going to move this veteran. All right. Well, after movement, my veteran over here moved on up, just outmaneuvered the rookie, and then I used a no stalling just to go turn 45, go an inch, and now I'm going to shoot 5 dice over at that rookie. If this lands, this is it. That will be 𝐒𝐴𝐿 exceeding Paul's morality. So 5 shots here. Plus I have my wall of lead. And 5.
You might want to try to put them in the...
One more. Okay, so nothing. So I'm just going to trigger wall of lead. I'm going to eat a 𝐒𝐴𝐿, but I'm going to trigger deep pockets as well to stop that. And I'm going to re-roll all 5 of these. And there's a hit. So that is the end of the game.
That's it.
With that. So the win comes thanks to wall of lead, giving me a full re-roll there. All right, so Paul and I are going to jump into a quick post-game and discuss this. Well, Paul, the game is over. Yeah, it felt good. Of course, these KI 43s are newly painted for the channel, so I wanted to give them a shot today.
Nice.
The no stalling was actually pretty cool. Wall of lead coming in. I think I only triggered overcast once the entire time. Armaments really did change the game for us.
Yes, yeah, and
or supply shortages.
First time I'd ever used it, so I was, the supply shortage automatically 𝐒𝐴𝐿 shit. So, and I would say if you're going to play, let's say you're limited on time, that would be an interesting handicap to start the game if you're trying to play quickly, would be to use that because that's 1 less on the field. So you can kind of get the game over quickly. And for us, like, I think we clocked in today at about, and I had to step out for a second, but we clocked out at about an hour and 15 minutes, which is really good. And for those who are trying to play quicker, because last game that we didn't get to put on the channel was actually over 3 hours long. So double engines will take you a long time to play. I do like, I will say this pyramid, once I get more used to it, is really good. The adding 1 firepower is helpful. It probably would have come in handy for me. The trick is whether or not you want to use it early in your round or later. I was shooting for later and it did not go as well. So maybe you want to get it out of the way, go ahead and use it each time because it is a gunnery test. So you can go ahead and get it, try it, and as long as you keep to use it, maybe wiser to use it early in your round. I didn't get a chance to use my seasoned pilots. I mean, because I didn't fail any maneuver tests, which was good, but the tight turns are nice because you can turn during your turn, and it actually helped me out a couple ways. Tried one and it didn't work. I was trying something else. My tactic didn't work. I was going to send in a few, bring a couple around the back, like a tail. I did successfully get a tailing. I want to say this was my first ever successful tailing. And it worked, but it didn't work because I didn't completely sink him. But obviously his tailing worked because we're here in post game already, and my ace is the one who got tailed and died.
I think that's the greatest part, when the veteran was able to tail you and shoot you down.
Yes.
Even though you had like you had 3 plus your 5, so you basically had 8 dice, and 8 dice didn't give you a single 6.
Not even no
once you lost one of your veterans, or aces is really nice because I didn't have to worry about. I only had to worry about one of them forcing a few, basically forcing the entire board outmaneuver. So yeah, the KI and Japan take the win for today. To all our fans at Mama Dragons TCG and Miniatures, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell, especially if you like these videos. Smash the like button, it's much appreciated. It tells me you're really enjoying the content for me and Paul. And also, let me know down in the comments if we missed anything. We're always trying to learn, always trying to get better at this game and all that, especially as we evolve into more and more miniature games. We want to make sure we're giving you the greatest content we can here.
And I'm going to plug in also, if you ever get a chance, and let's say if you're watching us and you are a big TCG fan, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, or you like sports cards, if you're a collector sports cards, check out P2 Collectibles Muncie on eBay. We're uploading. We have a lot of items. We used to be a 3,000 item store. We are now over 8,000 items, and I've got things from newer stuff that you can use for a meta deck. I've got a lot of older stuff. If you're a Yu-Gi-Oh fan, of course, if you play Yu-Gi-Oh, you're familiar with the words GOAT and Edison. I have some of those staples on there. Some first heads if you like to collect, and then just baseball cards zero because I'm a baseball card collector, and I have stuff from the 50s up, including football and basketball. So check it out. See what you like. Shipping's free, and we give discounts on more than 2 items. So shop to your heart's content. And a lot of items are $1.29 to $1.99, so not very expensive.
Well, we thank you, Paul, for that great shout out. Again, love the man right here, love the owners, love the shop, P2 Collectibles and Consignment here in Muncie, Indiana. But anyways, with that, we're going to say good night, and we'll see you here next time on another episode of Blood Red Skies.